Yeah, again, what is maximum level? I mean, I got Old Man at level 7, is that it? Not that it really matters anymore. I mean, people are generally at high enough level for it not to be a bother. So much good stuff out here, but I need to sell food still. Why do you want the giant fist, Louis? Still, it shows you got money to burn, and I will burn that money. And Louis just leveled up. Nice. To level 4, I believe. Max level is 50. Yeah, that's merchant level. What level do the customers get to? Even though it's a hidden value. And someone just bought a pole. Sorry as were. Oh, a ring for charm. Can she afford this? I'm sure she can afford this. Perfect! Near-pin bonus and a level up from Charmy. Oh god, again I sold the weapon I want you to have. Alright, here you go, have a crummy leather glove. I wouldn't mind vastly underselling something to my champ Elan. So he can punch harder in dungeons. Got a level up left, right and center. Even Kylo's getting it. People level down as well? Is there any visual indication of that? Even at nighttime we're getting a whole bunch of people in, so this is good news for us. And yes! We get to sell the tuna shanker at ridiculously high price. That somehow seems fair. He must really want his wife dead. Oh, good on us. We exceeded expectations. Most intelligent races avoid humanity, so we would dominate them. Like the implication there, it's like I have no right to pass judgment over entire races, but Recettear insists otherwise. Price of daggers has increased again? Why does everyone in this town want to kill each other? Oh dear God. Okay. Holy objects is still a thing. We should make haste and lay waste. I might need a few more of these, sunshine. You know, just in case. Oh, crumbs, I forgot to see if I have any orders today. I'm sure I have enough of everything to be alright with that, but... You should know everything about stabbing people in the back, says Daniel. Yes. Silver Gauntlet I know was, but it's not worth tons of dosh. Well, actually it's price hiked, so Could be useful. Silver is holy. Yeah, we got the helms, but the prices aren't hiked on them. Oh, also expansion. Yes. Fusion. No. As usual, out of stock on the things I want. Grab a few golden scales, because I think somebody wanted treasure, as usual. Otherwise, I got plenty of stuff to sell, but why miss an opportunity to sell more silver gauntlets? And of course have people shank each other a bit more. Alright, let's deck it out with this. I'm sure it bothers a lot of people that these things can't get just centered right. So apparently you can trigger these up to 2 times, but not twice in the same day when you have the boom events. Let's put that to the test. Also, I made a mistake. What is a store without its super vend? Put in some odd pulls. Statues, I guess. Treasures seem like the right thing to put in here, because it's very rare that anybody actually buys the bloomin' things. And I can still make healthy profit off of them. This part is quite fun, just setting up your store like this. There's a lot of joy to be had in this game. Oh, about those outstanding orders tier. 2 weapons for charm. Well, I got weapons up the wazoo, so I think we're prepared for that. Wish I'd spent more of my money on goods now. I got so much space for stuff. And this is where one would put vending machines to a lot more use, because they could just keep on selling stuff. Pretty swell looking store, if I dare say. The mixture of sprite and 3D in this game is terrific. Not that the 3Ds of that high visual fidelity, but I think sprites on fairly crude 3D is the pinnacle of art design in a game. Alright, well, enough drooling over that. Let's open up the store and bring on the old men! These guys, they got stamina. Not too worried about getting the bonuses off these old men. I got high enough level off of them. Instead, I'm just going to gouge them a bit harder. Como says this is ridiculous. Nothing ridiculous about it. The old men want their holy items. The old men will get their holy items. Weapons for you, eh? Well, I hear you want my most expensive weapons. Hold on, what's better? 29 on that, 30 on that. Have you considered dual wielding? Oh, that's just unfair. James, I gouged him like hell and he still got an affection point there. Drowning in money, drowning in experience. Well, that was pretty good. Pretty damn good. I have so much money that tomorrow's just gonna pass by, no problem. Nothing really going on out there, and if I went dungeon diving, I think there's no new place to check out, sadly. And these weapons are still worth big bucks. I mean, not the biggest bucks, but dosh is dosh. Ooh, nut mix. It actually comes under food. Interesting. Had no idea. Thought it was just an ingredient. There's very little reason to stop making money. It's nothing to dungeon dive. I think the elf will come back soon and give me a, I don't know, the ability to hire her, hopefully. Please, people, my wallet's about to burst. I see Arillo in chat saying 12,000 for a melon. I don't care if that's lira. My family suddenly needs a treasure. Well, I hope they have treasure to pay for it. And if I hadn't leveled up all these people, right, there's no way they could afford these very expensive goods I'm selling them. If I hadn't been targeting the near pin bonuses, they would have budgets of like 5,000–6,000 each. I won't be able to sell them hundreds of thousands worth of all this. Jake, are there even enough goods in the market and guild for you to reinvest all of this? I'm unsure myself here. Most of the stuff that I want to buy is of, they have limited quantities of them. So I need the need the guild master to stop getting trampled on by his wife. And actually sort out some logistics. Okay, so we only get 3 more bonuses, 30, 40, and 50, and I do not know what those are. So merchant level's no longer important. Let's go and see some events. Oh, it's Griff! A demon would not enter a human city so brazenly. Well, I think he wants to fight and die for me. Poking holes in our relationship here, but I don't even need Tear. I should just slap her in the face once with my purse. Have her flutter her way back. Well, there's nothing cheap for me to pick up easily enough, and everything that's worth good money is of pretty low quantity. So much as I reinvest, I fear it's not enough. Well, I'm out of good hats. Let's just buy some pirate ones. Let's go on full crusade with full helms. I want my charms back. The charms are actually quite popular. But I think the weapons price hike is about to drop, so there's not much point buying more of them. Sandwich plate. Buy that, maybe see if charm gets into it. Again, nothing to fusion, because when is there ever? Fusioning is just... Look at that! 10 natural heaters needed for this robe. So I would have to go out and farm somewhere in the region of 100, 150 of those flying bomb things. No one's got time for that. Oh sure, we exceeded expectation today. The price of long swords has decreased. Fair enough. Wait, but other weapons are still worth ridiculous money? The Academy finals this week. Dungeon department abuzz with excitement. How nice for them. No events going on, so... let's keep the dosh flowing, I guess. The swords ain't worth so much, so it's not much point having them out as my lost leaders. I would like to have more food out, but that's plenty of melons and a couple of curries. How are you doing, my beloved vending machine? Also, did I have any orders for today? 2 treasures. I've always got treasures. Let me rethink that one. I have always got treasures. The debt does not increase forever. It eventually finishes off. I think it's close to 1 million in total. Wait, I had iron armor out? What a waste. I suppose that's good, since I don't think she would be able to afford much else. Not like Arma, who just strolls in and throws 47k down on a charm. And I saw it. Got leveled up to level 4 there. Cough it up, 14 grand for a melon. Plus tax. Where's my tip, old man? I want to get 2 sweets. I want them in 3 days. Ever tell you how sweet melons are? You're all forced to buy my melons forever. Yeah, I'm gonna gouge you worse than your wife does. Man, somebody that whipped. Oh, sure, Lan, anything for you. I'll give you a little extra. Nice. Lan finally got 1 level. Grandchild's pestering you for something metal. Ooh. Platinum is a metal, right? What? Someone explain this to me. Ah, good. A way to level up Kylo here. Yeah, I got combo broken on that weapon request. I would have thought platinum is a type of metal, but my eyes are now open. Well, let's start a crusade. Get some other charms out there. I never feel like I have enough food out. Excellent, just what we wanted. TL is here, she's happy, which means it's guild card time. Let's go and use and abuse her after this. I'm surprised she managed to beat the Hall of Trials after we beat her face in so much. We'll give her a quick run, I'm not sure if I've really played with her before. And nice upgrade for Charm. Shame we are done with her. Are the vending machines filled up? About half full, and that's good enough. Accessory for little boy. Does a necklace count? Not that he would wear it. He would wear this charm though. Here you go. Need to help the old pension. Well, after you spent so much money on holy items and your own old man Cane Crusade, I don't think the beef bowl is going to cut it. Gonna lowball the kid on this one. Ah! There we go. I hate overpaying for treasures. Oh, time to make all that money back. 2 weapons, 3 days? I don't see why not. Surely they'll have crashed in price by then, though. There's not much point leveling up the affection of the archer girl. I will just bring some expensive weapons and armor with her when we go dungeon diving. A hat. I really struggle on the hats. Here's a pirate one. If we have the book event, we could probably get a child crusade going on. Oh, and I just say that. Okay, racial wars as well, eh? Okay, let's make it so. What's the kid's budget at? It's like 20,000 or so, so I probably can't give them 4 wings, but we can give them Just Eat It, and a whole lot of the Beastman's Plight. Oh, and Doomsday. And how can I not stock loads of melons? Don't know why durians continue to be low on stock when I could just buy up as many melons as I want, which is many. Alright, the payment is due today. Let's not go completely broke. I do, however, want a harp bow. And a really nice protective piece for the archer girl. Sandwich plate, yep. those two things should do her fine. And I'll grab some swords while they're going cheap. I'd rather see some events than opening up the store for the evening. Let's go a bit more closer to broke for a while. Ah yes, I want the events so we can unlock Griff, of course. It's weird demon guy. This was fun for a while, but man, do these events get wordy. Okay, Griff, wrap it up here. It's time for speed reading. Sometimes there's like a let's play or a, not a let's play, what are they called? Long plays, where like they must, maybe there are some people that are just very slow at reading, but you get this and you're like, okay, I've read this, when is it gonna skip? When's it gonna skip? And then it does, and you're like, okay, I waste 5 seconds every time there's a bit. I want something that's actually a bit fast. I was feeling that when I was watching oh, that's right. I wanted to see through Case 4 of Danganronpa 1 again. So I fired up Danganronpa, I beat the first case, and I was like, oh god, what a drag. So I just watched it instead. Still a great case, whether you play it or watch it. And a great game. Dangan 1 and 2 were amazing. 3... And that's what happens when there's nothing going on. You just pop in and go, nobody's here. Really? It's a pub on a Friday night and nobody's there? I feel like a construction company paying out all my money just before everything's due, so I look poorer than I am. Easy. Just easy. The price of sweets has decreased. Well, that's not good. Goodbye all those melons. Dagger's finally normalized. From the cradle to the grave, the Big Bash has everything you'll ever need. What a way to put it. Okay. I think we're gonna call it there. Is what I would say if I did not want to trigger one last big boom. By the way, what are the outstanding orders today? Nothing. Well then, let's get those books out. Oh man, I hope the kids pick up copies of Booze of the World. What is low? Ah yes, sweet things. Otherwise, I think everything else is mostly good. Alright, we're throwing books around pretty much everything we've got. Still have treasures in here, as we should. Could always have more, of course, so we will. As long as they're worth at least a few thousand. Alright, let's make it so. I pulled a lot of expensive stuff for this. Girls have come in great numbers, looking for the popular books. Well, we got Booze of the World here for you. Nice. Straight away, little girl has hit level 6. I should have stocked the vending machine with knives. That would have made my day. Okay, so they can afford Doomsday. This is a happy day for me. Hey kid, how would you like some Booze of the World? Might have some big words in there. Go speak to Charm if you need any help. I'm not sure if they could afford just eat it, but they might. Let's not risk it. I'll wait and see if they pick it off the shelf. And another level up on little girl. Level 7. This is getting a bit ridiculous. This is so many transactions. And the profit's pretty good. Well, we just made back all the money that we spent on tier yesterday. And cleared out a fair bit of our library. Nice. I'm going to call it there for the day, probably because it's already tomorrow. Nice. I'm a bit busy tomorrow, or today, whatever you want to call it. So I imagine there might not be a stream, but I would still like to play some DDR. We'll see how it goes, but cheers for joining for Recettear and Railroad Tycoon 3 and more Recettear. But until the next stream, for me, it's a cheerio.